Hello everyone, welcome back to Code with NM. I hope you all doing great today. Hello everyone, welcome back to. Before we start, I just want everyone in the chat to do something. Drop your name and which city you're joining from. Example Mumbai, Delhi, Pune, Bangalore. Or maybe you're joining from outside India. Go ahead, just comment your city. Just everyone comment your city fast. From when you are joining. Okay, I can read. I'm from Bangalore, India. Hello. Others, go ahead and comment your city fast. I can read other comments too. Okay, we have people joining from Mumbai, Pune. I can see Delhi, Bangalore, and many other cities. Thank you so much for being here. It means a lot. Today is not just another live session. Today is the beginning of a community that I hope helps thousands of students and developers, engineers, and technology enthusiastic build a meaningful career. Okay, let's begin. Okay, I can see people joining now. Let's wait for a few seconds and then we can start. Okay. Okay, let's start. So, hello everyone, welcome back to Code with NM, a place where we learn together, build together, and of course, grow together, and help each other to become a better version of ourselves. So, this is all about Code with NM. So, whether you are a student, a working professional, and someone is looking for switching a career from A to B, or someone who is simply curious about learning technology, knowing technology, you are welcome here. So, welcome to Code with NM. Now, why Code with NM exists? So, it's very simple. I also started exactly where you are right now, where many of you are right now. First, I was also confused like you and was watching random tutorials, learning technology without any direction. I was learning C, sometimes I was jumping on Java, and etc. So, not knowing what to study next and what to study right now, where it will be leading me. And of course, at that time, I was also not knowing how companies, MNCs actually works. So, this is how Code with NM was created. The goal is simple: learning skills, building projects, cracking the interview, and getting yourself placed. This is what Code with NM is all about. Okay, if this is clear, let's jump onto the second. What makes the difference? What makes Code with NM different from other YouTube channels? So, first thing first, it's beginner friendly. If you are new to the field, if you are experienced also, if you don't know about anything in field of technology, in the world of technology, you are most welcome over here. Second, industry focus. So Code with NM majorly focus on industries, how industry works, how a developer or a engineer or a testers in real world, in field, how they work, what is their mindset, what direction they are leading to. You will get to know and learn all this over Code with NM. Of course, live sessions, I will be teaching completely live on YouTube. There will be no recorded sessions about, like, I don't want to follow the old learning pattern that shoot a video, edit it, and upload on the YouTube. I just want to teach live, because if there is any doubt or any concept is not clear, you can straight away clear those concepts live here on YouTube. The next thing is real project. Of course, doing simple things won't get you placed. We need to work on real projects, industry level projects in real time, and showcase them in a time of interview, or of course you can show them in a time of upscaling. So real projects does matter on your profile building. Of course, there is a clear roadmap. You can't come sit on a technology and directly start building a real projects. You need to have a proper roadmap, a proper timeline to achieve those goals. So I will be setting a proper roadmap with you on your programming language or on your projects, if you're an experienced developer already, if a software engineer, or if you are starting your career as a software engineer. I will be setting this roadmap with you along with your journey. The next is coding challenges. Of course, if we don't have any challenge in life, there is no parameter or a scale to judge ourselves that are we developing in life, are we going ahead in the life, are we still progressing, or is there a stagnant period in our life. So there should be challenges in life, and in our terms we are learning coding, we are learning programming, there should be a coding challenges in our roadmap, in our timeline, in our journey. So I will be creating, and I have already created many coding challenges, and along the way, once we start learning, I will be uploading those weekly challenges, and you need to solve it and provide the solution. And of course, if you stuck anywhere, I will there to help you out. The next is resume review. Of course, your portfolio is one of the most important thing to get you placed or hired in any company. So if your resume is not up to the mark, you won't be able to, even your resume won't be getting selected for the interview process, because before being present in the interview, first our resume, we upload a resume on the multiple platforms, multiple sites. So the resume speaks for you. You speak for yourself later on when you get a chance to give an interview. First, what speaks about you? Your resume speaks about you. In short, your CV speaks about you. So that is the one of the most important thing we need to know in 2026, how to build up to the mark resume. The next is interview preparation. Of course, we are done with everything. We learned the skill set. We done a real industry based projects, and of course the interview preparation, we need to know what are the interviews, how many rounds are there, how to crack the interviews. This is the most important thing. And the next is career guidance. Of course, I can't learn Java directly, I can't jump on React, I can't jump on Angular, I can't jump here and there. There should be a proper guidance, career guidance. If I want to be a tester, if I want to be a back-end developer, if I want to be a front-end developer, if I want to be a cloud engineer, if I want to be a cyber security engineer, there should be a proper guidance. Of course, data scientists, data analysts, AI engineers, ML engineers, machine learning engineers, there should be a proper guidance, a career guidance for you all. So that guidance I will be setting for you all. Next is AI and future technology. Of course, we in 2026 there are majorly demands on ML and AI side. So we should be aware and have a few hands of knowledge on AI and ML things. So this is are all the points which make Code with an M channel different from other channel. This is the difference point. So before jumping on to the next slide, if any one of you have any doubt or anything, just comment in the chat. And if you are joined just now, just comment your name and the city you're joining this live. I will just wait for a few seconds. The people watching, I can see few people are watching and they can comment their city names. If you're not comfortable to comment your name, you can comment your city name. It's fine. And then we will move on to the next slide, because everything I've talked about the code within it. But what about me? Because you should know your mentor, what he have done, what he have studied, what he have achieved, what he have built, what tech stack he knows. You should know about from where and from whom you are learning. So just comment your city you have joined from, and we can move on to the next slide. I will just wait for a few more seconds. Okay. Okay. So for them, those who are joining for the first time, let me quickly introduce myself to you all guys. So it's simply means meet your mentor. So I am Nilesh Maurya. I am a senior full stack and an AI engineer, and of course I have built AI products, cloud solution, enterprise application throughout my entire career. So it's me, and hi everyone. Hello. Let's see my professional experience. The company I work from, I have not listed each and every company over here, but I have listed few of them, including my current and my past. So this is my experience. I'm currently working in QB as an AI engineer, of course, and I've also worked in IBM as a full stack cloud engineer, and in IBM I worked on multiple products including AI. I worked in software AG, and of course I have 6+ years of industry experience. So this all experience I will be sharing with you. Along with this, how I cracked interview for each and every one, all the experience, all the everything, including interviews, journey, resume, how I applied, from where I applied, which platform I've used to apply in this company. I will be sharing everything with you all. So let's jump onto my education. Of course, I've done my masters in AI and ML from Liverpool University, and I've done my PG from IIIT Bangalore. And my expertise, a few of my expertise I've listed here in the slide. So it's first Python development, React and Next.js, Node.js and Express, API dev and microservices. I've built everything from scratch. I've expert in cloud, DevOps, CI/CD, expert in Docker and Kubernetes, and ample of database. I'm expert in those also, data science and ML. Of course, I have hands-on knowledge and industry knowledge on this. I've worked and created an application from scratch also, and I've some of the project I've joined midway in a few of the companies. So from there, from legacy code, I've developed, for example, like in one of my company, I was working on one of the project. I can't reveal it due to the privacy policy of the companies, but that code was written into PHP, and my responsibility there was to completely transform it from PHP to latest version of Angular, and the backend was Java. So we were transforming it from Node.js to Express.js completely. So it was a huge transformation from legacy code to the modern world architecture. And of course, AI, LLM apps, and generative AI. Recently, I'm working in QB. I'm using this all technologies over there, and there are much more expertise I have, but I have not mentioned everything in this slide. Okay, so this was completely about me. So next, the never-ending roadmap. This is the most important thing for you all guys. The roadmap, and it is never-ending. Why it is never-ending? Just give me a few minutes. I will explain it to you. So if you are new or already have an experience in software engineering world, start anywhere, keep growing, and never stop learning. So first thing first, start anywhere. What does this means? I've seen people thinking about something. They are like, okay, I need to learn Python. Okay, they will think I need to learn Python. They will waste their 1 month just thinking in they need to learn Python. Then they will do some R&D in YouTube or XYZ platform they want to learn, and just slowly and slowly the 3 months are gone beside this, and just thinking they need to start, and after a few months they drop that idea. So you need to start from somewhere, and I say start from anywhere. At least you started. That is the first step. Start. Then second, consistency. If you started, keep on learning those things. Keep on continuing those learning. So keep growing and never stop learning. If you started something, you got place in MNC, never stop learning. You continue to learn. For example, I've learned and I have get got place myself as a Python backend developer. Okay, I've got a good package. This is enough for me. No, that is not enough for you. If you got place as a backend developer in Python, let's move on to the next step. Learn something new in Python, and just apply those knowledge into your current organization, into your current product. It will upskill yourself, and of course, you will stand out in the crowd. And while time of appraisal, that contribution from your side will affect your promotion also in a positive way, and of course, uh, your money benefit is also with this. So let's see the roadmap now. And before jumping on onto the roadmap, I just want to know, people who have joined are experienced software engineer or they are starting their career as a software engineer. So I just wait for the comment. Okay, okay. Okay. Yeah, let's now jump to the roadmap, which is never ending. Why I say it's never ending? So let's see the roadmap first. And the roadmap is the career roadmap. Why it is known as career roadmap? First thing first. So career roadmap, it's not a simple roadmap. You will start everything from scratch, and I will make sure that you land up in any of the MNCs. Not in MNCs. If you want to work in startup or build your own startup, then there should be a roadmap and there should be a proper career roadmap. That's why it's a career roadmap. I want to be an AIML engineer. Can you give me some tips? Yeah, sure. It's included in this entire roadmap. So be with me. First thing first, we will starting with the Python developer. Of course, for to be anything, to be for example a backend engineer, to be a data science, to be a data analyst, and of course to be an ML and AI engineer, you need to know Python, because Python is the easiest programming language and we can learn Python very fast. And of course then on Python we can be a data analyst, data scientist, ML engineer, AI engineer, or we can build multiple things, APIs, backend, automation, we can solve real world problems and etc. So what we will be learning in Python development, first syntax, fundamentals, the basic fundamentals, OOPS concept, data structures, what is API, how to create API, of course the automation, which is most important in today's generation, in today's world of programming. We are automating each and everything, and that can be achieved easily with the help of Python. So automation is much more important. And of course the problem solving skills. If you know XYZ programming language, but you don't know what is problem solving and how I can apply the problem solving skills into my programming language or into my programming challenges, then problem solving skills is a thinking capability only you have. You can't apply your thinking capability inside your coding knowledge, and that is a big failure. And of course then you won't get place yourself in MNCs, because MNCs look for problem solving capabilities, problem solving skills. So that you will learning in Python development. And of course after learning Python development, then you can call yourself as a backend engineer in Python. So after learning 01, the first part, after learning the first part, you will be a backend engineer. Now if you want to move further, if you learn Python, if you want to be a data analyst, so inside data analyst you know Python. What you need to learn is master Excel, SQL, Panda, NumPy, and of course other things. And this we will be doing live. I will be teaching live each and everything, each and every roadmap, each and everything I am saying over here. I will be teaching live on Code with NM, so you can clear your doubt right away and learn everything right away. Of course, one says he wants to be a junior software engineer, so I think you are a fresher, you are beginning your career. I suggest you to start with the Python. Of course you can be a front-end developer, back-end engineer. That is the, we will discuss this into one-to-one session. So next is data analyst. Of course we will learn multiple things in data analyst. This is over Python. If you don't want to be a data analyst, after learning Python you want to be a data scientist or an ML engineer, so we will be learning this all things: machine learning features, engineering, model training, deployment. Of course if you don't know to deploy things, you are just a basic normal software engineers, which I think there are ample of there in the industry. Now what MNC required is a full stack engineers, which knows deployment, which knows the work of DevOps. So there is a software engineer, there is a deployment team. So you should know both of the job. You should develop a software, you should know to deploy a software, means you should know cloud things. So we will be learning and exploring the world of data science and ML, and after creating our models we also be learning to deploy it on the various platform. Of course, you're welcome. Shady, I think that's not your real name, but I can see the shady 248 and dot dot dot. Okay, let's move on. Now again, if you don't want to be a Python developer, you don't want to be a data analyst, you don't want to be a data scientist, AI engineer, ML engineer, or if you don't want to create an LLM apps. Now of course I didn't talk about the AI LLM apps. You need to master prompt engineering. What is prompt engineering? Once I will start this AML teaching, then I will be just explaining to you all what is mastering prompt engineering, which is the most important thing. If you are developing any AI application, then drag is the another important thing, and vector database. If you know ample of database, you have not worked with vector database, it's completely different. Vector database is completely different with the normal database like SQL, MongoDB. Now there is a trend of Supabase also. So this is a type of databases. Then AI agent. What is AI agent? In IBM, I have developed and worked with many AI agents. That is cool. Working with AI agents is cool. Developing your AI agent is next level. Think working with ChatGPT for an example. Working with Gemini. Working with other AIs out there. I'm just saying, working with them is cool. They are a type of assistant to you all. But creating your own AI agent is something awesome. And I will teach you how to create your own AI agents step by step, structure by structure. Then LangChain and of course the generative AI, because ChatGPT and everything, they are the GPT version, but behind the scene they also use in generative AI. Okay, so this was about LLM apps and AI. So next is, if you don't want to be an AI engineer, data scientist, ML, data analyst, Python developer, so what curriculum I have for you is modern front end development. In that, we won't only learn React, we won't only learn Angular, but of course we need to learn the backend. The backend will be based on Next.js. We need to learn styling, CSS, TypeScript, Tailwind. It's a library of CSS, APIs, authentication, authorization, stateful management, and state management in React and Angular, of course. Authentication and authorization is much more important topic on the basis of the security of the web, because this technology is completely based on web thing, because using this technology we create websites. The next is full stack and product engineering, which is the most valuable and most evergreen job. Demanding means evergreen job. If you are a full stack and a product engineering, your job is most secure and it's evergreen, because you know backend, you know database, you know front end, you know integration, you know CI/CD means continue integration and continue deployment, you know Docker, you know cloud, you know system design, you know everything inside out. That is full stack and product engineering. In short, that is full stack cloud engineer. Which, and of course if you add the AI ML capability to it, you are on the next level. Believe me, if you know full stack cloud engineering plus AI knowledge, you are on the next level in the world of software engineers or software development. And of course, if you go back and just see my intro, I know full stack cloud engineering plus AI, and this knowledge comes to me over the years, consistency, ample of learning. So research and development, of course, because I need to go here and there, I just downloaded many libraries, books and XYZ, and that was all self study. Of course I belongs to IIT, so there was some direction, but I will cut short everything to you. And this complete live session I will be starting from June, and I don't know when it will end. I think it won't be ending. I won't be ending live. I will continue teaching live up till I can teach. So everything I will be teaching from scratch, and every roadmap will be there for you to achieve any one of this. Okay, so let's jump on to the detail part of this, because this all everything. Okay, I understand. I will be a Python developer, I will be a full stack. Okay, what are the roles after learning Python? What I will be called in industry? For example, I'm saying this terminology: backend engineer, front end engineer, and what will be the salary in India and outside India. So let's explore that also on the basis of this 1 to 6 parameters, and see what will be the salary for you all. So starting with, of course, Python developer. So real world, what you will be building? You will be building backend APIs, automating Excel reports. Means you can not just only automate Excel report, you can automate mails also. If you want to send 1 lakh mails to your 1 lakh clients, you can automate those mails also. And of course creating script that saves hours of manual work. For an example, there are 13 to 15 or 20 to 30 steps to install a software or something on your system, and you need to follow those steps to install one software into your system. Or XYZ, you have developed a software which requires 15 steps to download and install that software into your client system. So it is a huge hours of work, efforts of work. And of course if some steps got missed, or your client just do some random stuffs on the stems or done some mistakes, then it is a rework. So what is a better solution? The solution is you create a script which automatically run on the client system, and your software will download, and of course after download it will be get installed easily. So this is the real world use cases of being a Python developer in MNCs. Now typical roles, you will be called a Python developer, backend developer, automation engineer, and junior software engineer as a backend engineer, or whatever field you wants to go in this three only: Python developer, backend, or automation. Learning Python developer or learning Python, you will be those four. Now salary in India will be 4 LPA to 12 LPA. LPA means 4 lakh per year, and 12 lakh per year means annum. So LPA is A means annum, and it can be more than 12 LPA. It's mostly in India, it depends on how well the interview was from your side, your contribution, and what you're bringing to the table, what expertise you're bringing to the table to the companies. And in USA, of course, it will be more. So $70,000 to $1,20,000 plus. Again, depend on the interview. So this is the salary in India and the work in the real world and what typically roles called. So this is what all about Python developer. So let's see for the next, which is data analyst. This is also a very booming field right now, and the first thing you will do in Amazon analyzing customer purchase, Netflix analyzing watch history. For example, Netflix suggests you what to watch, yes, and also Amazon, on the basis of your last purchase, they suggest you buy this with this, buy that with that. Now, if you're buying something, if you're buying pen, it will suggest you to buy pencil or XYZ stuff. I'm just giving an example, random example. Or bank detecting trends. What is bank detecting trends? For example, some bank are offering you to invest in stock market, or they are offering you credit cards. If they are seeing you're spending more, with the help of those data, they will try to upsell you the credit cards, of course. So these are the real world example. Being a data analyst, your job is this. Now typical role is, of course, the data analyst, BI analyst, reporting analyst, and business analyst. The business analyst and data analyst are the booming field right now. Salary in India is 5 LPA up till 15 LPA plus, and I have few friends in data analyst who are earning more than 15 LPA. And of course, I will be doing a podcast with them for you to get a more deep dive on this, that what is the work of data analyst, how they cracked an interview to get a job of data analyst, and much more. There will be a detailed things for you all. Later on, I will be doing those part. How much time it will be take to do? Okay, I will answer this in few minutes. Okay, let me just finish this data analyst slide and I will answer your question. So salary in USA, of course, it will be more compared to India's. Everyone knows this, 75,000 to 130 plus. And of course, how to get placed in yourself in India, and if you want to get placed in USA, I'm just targeting USA for this live. I also know how to apply in Japan and Germany, in Dubai. So but I can't have everything in this live covered. So later on in my live, once you all complete with Python developer, I will be showing how to apply in other countries also, and how the visa work process, and how you target those sorry. So let me answer those. How much time approximately it will take from 0 to hero? It depends on what you want to become. For example, if you want to be a Python developer, in my life I will be completing that entire thing in 1 month or 1.5 months, depending on the learner's doubt and everything. If there is very less doubt, the concept is clear. So, but sure, in 1 month you can call yourself a Python developer. And of course, I have 13 years of experience in offline teaching. I teach in multiple classes. I belong to Mumbai. Here in Mumbai, I'm teaching from last 13 years, and right now professionally on a proper way I've just launched this live session and I will be teaching live. That's why I have a very good experience in teaching, and that's why I'm doing this differently compared to other YouTube channel, that I'm teaching live, because I am teaching from last 13 years in multiple classes to engineering students and BSc students. So now right now I'm going live to teach you all. So it will take 1 month of training. Of course you need to be consistent, you need to do the homework means the challenges, in the coding challenges I will be giving you all. If you're doing that without cheating, because when I was in the college, there was only, I think, Orkut and Yahoo. There was Gmail was new, no Facebook, nothing. And Facebook was, I think, just introduced to us. And right now is Chat GPT and XYZ AI. So you just copy and paste there, and it will give you the solution. GPT will help you, assist you to complete your code, but it won't help you to get you placed. This is everyone. This should be clear to everyone, that GPT won't get you place, any AI won't get you place. You yourself needs to sit in the interview with your face, with your confidence, and how confidence is built. For example, if I ask you what is your name, for example, someone asks me what is my name, I will say it's Nilesh Maurya, because it's true and I know it. If your concept is clear, if you know the things inside out, confidence is automatically built. That's what I'm teaching from last 13 years. Because student is, sir, my English is not good, I am not feeling that confident to sit in the interview. See, nobody is judging you on your English. They just need to know what expertise you're bringing on the table, why they will pay you 15 lakh rupees. Simple. So if you know to code, if you know the concept inside out, then you will get yourself placed at 15 LPA. As simple as that. Okay, I hope that's answer your questions, and let's move on to data scientists. So what data scientists do in a real life? Predicting house prices. Simply, I just want to give you an example. If you know housing.com or 99 acres and XYZ, they hired a very large group of data scientists, and they have applied this prediction house prices, because in some of the area the rented or the selling price of house is different, in other area is different, and XYZ. So this all have been calculated by a software and system which has been created by data scientists. Simple. Fraud detection. Of course, there are many banking fraud detection, credit card fraud detection, or XYZ you already aware of, because I know this generation, the generation from 2010 or 2015, 2018 or after the lockdown, they are very much aware of everything what is going in and around the world, because you are connected with many social platforms, news platform, and XYZ. So I know you all know frauds and how to detect them. This is the job of a data scientist, how to detect them with the help of softwares. As a person you can detect that this is a fraud or not, but how a software detected, and of course not just detection, reporting it and everything else is done by a data scientist. Recommendation system, already talked about this. Customer churn prediction, so will this customer will buy something or not, and XYZ. This is the only few examples data scientists work on, but there are ample of things they do in real life, but I can't just cover all those things. Typical roles, what you will be called: first, data scientist, apply scientist, research analyst. This will be your role. Like we say, we are software engineer, backend engineer, so this type of roles they have. Salary in India, 8 LPA to 30 LPA plus, means 8 lakh to 30 lakhs. Salary in US will be $1 lakh to $1,80,000 plus. So I think you know the conversion. $1 lakh, if roughly we do with 1 lakh into 100, you can comment what salary will be data scientist will getting in the US. I'm just waiting for your comment. 1 lakh into 100. This is the conversion. Approx 100. I'm just taking for a approx value 100. So 1 lakh into 100 is equals to the salary of a data scientist in India if it is working for US company. Just comment that thing in the comment 1 lakh into 100 is equals to, let's see your maths, test your maths. Nobody is good at maths. It's simple. 1 lakh into 100 is how much? Of course, you are right, but the dollar sign, it should be a rupee sign, RS or rupee sign. Yes. So 1 lakh into 100 is simply nothing but 1 crore rupees salary you will be getting as a data scientist in India. I will also teach you how to apply a work from home job sitting in India. You can also apply in USA. If you get placed yourself, you will have this salary 1 CR. Of course, 1 CR. It isn't it exciting, earning 1 crore of a year, which is roughly around 8 to 9 lakh per month. Yes, but to do so we need to have a very solid skill set. We need to have very solid skill set and contribution to our real world projects, because on those projects, on those skill set, on hands on knowledge, we will be getting ourselves placed. Of course, let's move on to machine learning engineer. So real world is YouTube recommendation, Uber ETA prediction. What is ETA? It's estimation time of arrival prediction. For example, we usually do of course 10 million. Okay, so we usually book Ola or Uber, and it shows your driver is here and there, and it will be reaching to you in 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes. And once you get into the, or jump into the car and you provide the OTP, it shows that your destination we will be reaching in 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and XYZ, and it keeps on updating live. So this is a job of ML engineer. Next, the food delivery optimization. For example, we book something on Swiggy or Zomato, and it shows your driver is here, now it's on restaurant, your order is under cooking or XYZ, and your delivery guy picked your order, and everything is live and everything is calculated. So this is a job of machine learning engineer. Now what's role is, of course, ML engineer, ML ops engineer, and AI platform engineer. So learning machine learning ML will get you placed an ML engineer. ML ops is something different. It means ML engineer will develop a model, of course, but to make it readily available for the client or customer, there is ops teams comes into the picture. And those who know ML plus ops side means deployment side, known as ML ops, and AI platforms. Next, the salary in India is 12 LPA to 40 LPA, and this all salary and everything is according to 2026 data. It can vary based on the location, based on your interview, based on the skill set and contribution you're bringing to the table. And of course, in USA it's 120 to 220 plus dollars. Of course, let's jump on to AI engineer. And in real world, being an AI engineer, you can create your own GPT. See, chat GPT is an application, GPT is a concept. If you are aware of ML and AI, if you have learned ML and AI, I'm not sure you all have or not. If you learn somewhat ML and AI. GPT is a concept. GPT is a model, is a concept, not exactly a model, is a concept. And Chat GPT is application over the GPT. So that's why it's known as Chat GPT. Another application is Gemini, Claude, and XYZ. So being an AI engineer, you can create your own GPT. You can have an AI customer support. Now, what is AI customer support? For example, now when you can create an AI customer support means now your AI will pick your call on behalf of you, will understand the pain or the suffering or what's wrong in your client system, and it will try to fix it. So that type of intelligence we can create with the being an AI engineer with the help of AI. Of course, AI assistant, GPT and everything is our assistant only. Then medical AI assistant. I still remember there was not way back in here only in since 2021. I'm not exactly remember the year, but IBM Watson has helped brain surgeon while time of brain surgery. It helped a brain surgeon in the brain surgery. IBM Watson. And finance AI advisor. If you invest in stock markets, there are multiple applications out there, and they predict according to your investment, then in which stock next you can invest. Similarly, finance AI advisor also can be used in banks also. So it depends on wide use cases, what we are developing and where it can be used. Of course, the typical role is AI engineers, Gen AI engineers, LLM engineer, applied AI engineers. These are the roles you will be getting as an AI engineer. The salary is 15 LPA to 60 LPA in India, and of course it will be much more in USA. It's 140 to 3 lakh dollar plus. So let's jump on to the next slide. I have not covered the full stack and everything, but of course, if you want to know the full stack salary, it's 15 LPA to 35-40 LPA in India, and in USA it's 180 to 3 lakh dollars. Up till now, if any doubt, you can ask or drop your comment in the comment box. We will wait for the few seconds and let's jump on to the next topic. I will wait for few seconds. Okay, let's jump on to the next slide. And from here, it's very interesting and very important because we have learned ample of things up till now. What is the field of software engineering in 2026? We have learned this. What are the salaries? What are the typical roles? What are the real jobs? This all profiles we have seen they are doing in real life. Now, how we will be learning this? If any of this domain, I pick the profile like an AI engineer. I want to be an AI engineer. I want to be an ML engineer. I want to be a data scientist. How I will be learning this? So it's simple. How you all be learning, or we all together will be learning, is through live sessions on YouTube Live. I will be coming live weekly, 2 days in a week. I will mention those days and time, and in live session I will be showing the roadmap and everything, and we will starting with one topic, and slowly but steadily we are learning everything. I won't skipping any topic, anything. I I will be going deep and deep in each and every sessions. Of course, again, if we are learning life and there is any doubt, or if you want any type of support from me, how you will reach out to me. This is the biggest pain point I have seen in learning live lessons or learning from XYZ platforms. I don't want to name it, but learning from XYZ platform. There is very huge difference in learning things and then asking for help or support. So I have built a community. There is a one-stop solution, a one-stop place. We don't need to go and comment here and there. We don't need to mail me. You don't need to go and connect over me on Insta. It's nothing. If you want to do it, you can do it. But I have created one community, which is we are learning on YouTube Live, and then again Discord. So on Discord, I've created everything, every channel, and I've created that smartly, because ultimately years back I was also a student. I know the pain point of learning things. So let's see on Discord how I've planned everything. So for you all, it is easy to get in touch with me, to get support, to get a roadmap, to get one-on-one session, how to build your resume and everything. Because everything can't be done live. We need to connect offline also. So that connection in offline is through community. So first thing first, if you have not joined my Discord community, so this is a link and I will be pasting this link in the chat. First, let's join Discord. I've seen few of you all have already joined the Discord. This is the link. Just click on the link. It will show you the welcome. So why it is important to join the Discord? I will explain. Just first hit on the link. If you don't have Discord, just create your account. Okay, sorry. Thanks for letting me know that my voice is not back. Because in live session, like in class, I just want to share the experience of my classes. Once I was teaching to a batch of 8. I hope it's clear. Give me a thumbs up, I will understand it. Waiting for your response. I'm not audible. Hello. Let me quickly check the settings of the mic. I hope I am audible now. I'll change the settings. Let me hear my. I hope I'm audible now. Change the settings. Okay. Okay, I was sharing the experience. Yeah. So I was teaching a batch of 80 students, and so it's a huge batch to teach 80 students at the same time, and I was teaching on the projector. So no. Okay, leaving this guy. Everyone, can you just confirm that I am audible to you all? Quickly just confirm that I am audible to you all. Table. Hope I'm audible now. Let's continue because I'm not sure. This guy is saying I'm not audible. Yes, I'm audible or not, then we will continue with the Discord. Say yes or no or anything else. So let's jump onto the Discord, our code within M community. And this is very much important for you all because this is how the learning curve is designed for you all, and this we will be following very strictly. So let me just quickly grab my Discord and hope. Okay. Hello. Okay, there is some space. I have different settings too. I hope I'm audible now. Okay, it was my mic misbehaving, so I shifted to headphone. No worries. These things happen when you are device. Okay, let me switch to the chat window. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. Now, sorry for the mic misbehavior, and you all need to wait that much in the live. But anyways, it's take how it's work. The hardware part. We have the total control on the software. That's a, we call it a software engineers. We test it end to end and then we deploy it. But hardware, it can be saved anytime. Okay, let's jump on to the explanation of Discord. Uh, there are few things, but let's start with all the channel names. On the left side, you can see the channel names. The first thing first, it's welcome, and once you hit on the Discord link, if still you have not done, just hit on the Discord link and you will land here and you will see a welcome message from my side, and of course you will given a role as a newcomer, and all the channels will be not for you all, it will be not accessible. To make it accessible to you all, you need to introduce yourself in introduce yourself channel. So just click on it, and once you land over here, you can introduce yourself. For example, I've introduced myself. I am Nilesh Maria, a full stack cloud engineer. Or if you are a fresher or anything, you just introduce yourself, and then you will be promoted from a newcomer to a student, a learner. And here the second one is announcement. From now onwards, whenever I will go live, I will be posting the live session and what we will be covering in that live session and everything. I will be just posting here. So just click on the announcement channel and you can see the live things here. Okay. Okay, I will be a bit louder. Thanks for your response. Okay. So I hope announcement part is clear. Welcome, you will be landing on welcome, then you need to click on introduce yourself, then you need to introduce yourself. Your role will be changed from, and you will be, of course not changed, you will be upgraded from a newcomer to a learner or a student. And then you just need to follow the announcement. Every time I will be coming live sessions and teaching any of the topic, it will be here in the announcement channel, and of course the roadmap and everything will be in the roadmap channel. So up till here in announcement clear. Announcement, this is a server, this is known as announcement server. Inside there are three different channels, so this is clear. Now as we are starting with the Python, so we have different channels over here. So first thing first, session notes. So every live I will be teaching, each and every notes, each and every codes will be available here. Once the live is ended, I will be posting every session notes and codes in this channel. So if you haven't joined Discord yet, make sure to join. And if you're worried, it's completely free, my friend. I'm not charging anything. I have my job. I have a very decent package. So I don't need money from you all. I'm on a mission for you all to make you all a software engineer, an industry expert. So it's completely free. Just I'm using Discord for one point of source, one point of contact, POC, one point of contact, one ultimate source of truth. Because I don't want my learners to jump from YouTube to Insta to LinkedIn to XYZ. There is only one Discord. Anything you want to ask me, you don't need to ask me on mail or XYZ. You just need to come on Discord. You can have a chat session or one-on-one session with me over here. Now, doubt corner. That's what I'm talking about. If you had any doubt, you can comment your doubt regarding live session, regarding anything related to software engineer here, and I will be happy to provide you solution. The next channel is code sharing. Here we all can share our codes. If we are stuck on, we want a solution, we want helps from others that I am stuck on. Can anybody help on this code? For example, I'm stuck on Python logic. I'm not understanding those logic. I can just paste that block of code here and ask anyone if they are free, can they help? Or else I am there to help you out. And then the last channel is resources. Resources, all the tools and usefuls, the cheat sheets and everything I will be giving you all. So if you later on, if you forget what channel is, which channel is for what, you just click on the channel and you can see the useful learning resources above here. You can click, or you can click on the channel name too. You will get the documentation, the roadmap, the tools, everything I will be using to teach you all, and that each and everything I will be posting in session note and of course in the resources. So you will get everything right here in the Discord. For that you need to join the Discord. Of course, I can see still people are not joining the Discord. Not sure why, but you need to join the Discord for everything. Then of course the community. We are building a community. So there will be a general discussion. General discussion, for example, which chatbot you all feel is good. It's more accurate. It's good in assistant. For example, few of all will think ChatGPT, other will think Claude. We can have those type of discussion, and this is not any Tom, Dick, Harry discussion. This is a very meaningful discussion. If you say ChatGPT, then why? How many parameters the ChatGPT has been built? How many parameters the Claude has been built? Or for example, I keep on doing research here and there. So I will be posting those blogs, those research over here. That in 2026, should I really need to learn Angular, or I need to jump on React? Should I really need to learn Java, or I need to learn Python? This type of discussion, what is going on in industry, why it is important, this all everything you all can post. I also will be posting here in channel. Done? Clear? Next, introduce yourself. So you all need to introduce yourself to unlock all those channel, or else you won't be unlocking those channel. You will be titled as a new joiner. You need to introduce yourself and become a learner, a student. Then only you will be getting the access to all this channel here. Now the third is win and progress. Now what is win and progress? This is, I have kept for you all that I will be posting challenges here, and the people, the top 5 people, those who will be solving those challenges. So I have kept a threshold, 10 challenges, 10 real problem solving of each others. I will be ranking them and promoting them as a active coder. Okay, someone has introduced yourself. I will be just jumping on it in few seconds after explaining win and progress. So I will be promoting them from student to an active developer, active coders. And after that there is a certain things. Once they all cover those things, for example, like I have said, for first milestone is to be a first 10 problem solvers and first 10 challenge completion. And this is for the top 5 only, because we have hundreds of them. I can't promote everyone. Yes. So first milestone comes with the time limit and challenge. The second is you will be a pro coders, pro developers, pro contributors, and again you need to solve 25 challenge and you need to help 25 people in their projects. Now how this will help you? This will help you in your profile building. This all contribution and everything will be done on GitHub. GitHub will keep track of your contributions. Like if you see in GitHub, there is a full box, gray color things, white and gray color things. If you contribute in someone project, it will be light green. If you contributed more, it will be a dark green. This will help you to get placed because it shows you are a good contributor. You are a great problem solver. So this is the thing. So that's why you all need to join Discord, and here we are really shaping your future, building you from zero to hero. For example, from nothing to be a software engineer. And of course, job hunt. The last channel in job hunt. Here I will be posting my referrals in all the companies I have worked on, and of course I have multiple connections in the industry. So I, for example, recently there was an opening for JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, and my friends work over there. So they required that if there is someone, can you refer any talented person or any skill set person to a company? They are happily will share their resume to that company HR and can get you placed. So this type of job hunts. For example, I have my referrals and links in the industry. I will be sharing those things here, and of course your resume building, your career guidance, everything will be done under inside this job hunt channel. And of course this is free. I don't want anything from you. Again I am saying, because people think he will charge me. I don't want anything from you all. It's just shaping you all. Just you need to be live when I am live, and you need to learn live on the YouTube from me, because that's the first requirement. If you don't know anything, how I can recommend you, I can refer you in any of the MNCs. You need to know something. You need to have that real industry level projects and everything here. Okay, up till here it's clear. Just in chat give a thumbs up that it's clear, or you have any doubt of any channel, or you want me to again touch any of this channel, that what this channel is all about. I'm happy to do it again. Yes, I will wait for a few seconds and then I will jump on. Meantime, let's see. Okay, welcome you both. And an introduction, let's see. Yeah, I'm finally a student of BS Software Engineer and have a good knowledge of AI and ML, Web and Math. So meantime you all are commenting there. I just want to interact with Ali, that you have good knowledge of AI, ML and Web and Math. So in which field you want to progress? In AI or ML or Web? So all courses will be completely free. Yes, of course. I'm teaching live. There is no charge, no hidden fees, nothing. There is no star mark also. Everything will be free. Notes will also be provided to you all. You all be learning free on this platform. YouTube is free, of course. And of course, hitting the like, commenting and subscribing is also free. So everything is free. Learning is free. Your resume building is free. Referral is also free. Roadmap, notes, everything I have and I had gathered from so many years, I will be providing you all for free. Anything else? Yeah, I hope you got your answer. Everything is free again. Okay, if you all you're welcome, and thank you for subscribing Code with NM, and welcome to the Code with NM family. Now again, let's continue. If you all have no doubts in this channel, last but not the least is weekly challenge. I will be posting challenges, and of course it's not limited to the Python, because we are starting with the Python. It's not limited to why I can post on React, I can post on Java, I can post on Angular, I can post on Next.js, backend, APIs, everything. I can post anything, but it will be a weekly challenge, And of course, here you can see the challenge. You can't post anything, and you need to post your solution or provide your solution in challenge submission. Here you need to submit your challenge. For example, uh, there are 25 loops. So, and there I am just giving you a very small example. There is a 25 loops. You need to provide ultimately what it will be printing in the end. There is 25 loop, means nested loop, loop inside loop, and inside the last loop there is a one print statement. So how many times it will be printed, or only once an XYZ, that type of solution you need to provide here with an attached snapshot, screenshot of your solution here in this submission, challenge submission channel. Am I clear with this? Okay. So what is VIP? This VIP, I will be talking about this VIP in the later part, because first thing first, you need to join the Discord, and second, you need to be a learner, a student. So introduce yourself as soon as possible. A normal, a general introduction is fine. So this is all about Discord. This is one-stop solution, one POC, point of contact, to me and towards among you all also. Okay. So now let's jump on to our slides again. Meantime, I will take few seconds of break. If anyone still has any doubt regarding anything about this live, can ask me. There was one major doubt from someone, that was that all course and this all services from my side is free. Of course it is free. I will be teaching live completely free. I will be helping you out to create your resume from scratch as per MNC standard according to year 2026, helping you out to get placed in MNCs, job earned, and XYZ. So it is a journey from zero to hero, and of course this all are free, because I am doing this all from last 13 years of my teaching career, and this is my 14th year of teaching. From I am shifting my focus from offline to online. So we'll wait for a few more seconds, and then I will be jumping to the next part of the slide. Thank you. I will be much more happy that shaping your life and future, then I will be much more happy, because in my 13 years of career I have thought like thousands, I think, yes, I've taught thousands and thousands of the students, and yes, they got placed. Recently, last year, one of my student got placed as a full stack. He knows uh, React in a front end, back end Node.js and Express, and he got 15 LPA. 15 lakh of package he got. Initially, he need to serve the internship of 6 months, and then he got 15 LPA. So that was something I was very happy for him, and the same thing I'm looking forward for you all guys, because I know it's my effort, but more of me it's your efforts to shape your future. Because joining this live, being consistent in learning, of course joining the Discord and everything, I have promised I will be doing this. But I am a guidance. I am creating a roadmap. I am the one who will create the roadmap and guide you. But ultimately, it's you need to walk that roadmap. You need to walk that path to reach that journey. Initially, it seems difficult. It seems overwhelming. But again, Many of my students have thought this that they can't reach here. I motivated them. XYZ I have just done for them, and now they are on 15, 25, 30 LPA, and I am happy for them. Okay, let's jump onto the next part. So connecting with me, how to connect with me? Of course, the ultimate is to Discord, but you also want to check my LinkedIn profile. So this is the LinkedIn link. If you want, I can paste that link here. I will paste this link in the comment section. So whatever I have promised, whatever I have told about my experience, whatever I've worked in the company, in which company, you can just verify those things on LinkedIn. Of course, this is a world of online era, so we should have a proof of everything before starting to believe on something. Let me quickly post my LinkedIn link here, and if you want, you can send me the follow request. Although I've crossed the limit of the LinkedIn, I already have so many connections, it won't allow me, but I can have you in my followings. Just a second, I will copy this. I've pasted my LinkedIn in the comment section. You all can just visit my profile, and you can go to about session, or else the experience and education you can find. And yeah, I have not mentioned about the certification, and of course I have done that certification videos on the YouTube. I have cracked HackerRank Java certification, JavaScript, Python, and I have been ranked number one over there. And there are ample of certification I have, so you can check everything on my LinkedIn. Everything is there with the license and everything on my LinkedIn. So I don't want to spend much more time on me, and let's jump on to the next part of the life, where you can connect. Of course, we will learning live everything on Code with NM in YouTube. So we will be learning live on YouTube, and the discussion and everything will be followed on Discord. Okay, let's jump on to the next part. So my promise to you, what I am promising to you, and that promise I will be of course keeping. And this is also important because I cannot promise any shortcut or any magic for your success. Like, do this and you will be successful. There is nothing like this. So I can't promise you that. I can't promise you instant success. I can promise you success, but not instantly, because nothing is instant. It's not a noodles like in 2 minutes it will be ready. Just pour in hot water in the pot, and that it's nothing like this. So I can't promise you instant success, but what I can promise is I will be always sharing my practical knowledge, my industry knowledge, my theoretical knowledge to you all in Discord, and of course if I get a chance in life, I will be sharing this. I will be honest to you all each and every time. For example, you share me your profile. If something is bad in your profile, I will be pointing out, because as a mentor, as a teacher, my thing is not to please you. My job is not to please you. My job is to correct you right away, right there, because that correction will make your future. So I will be doing that. I will be honest with you, and I think in this generation, honesty is topmost priority in any type of relationship. Either is a mentor, or learner, or teacher, or student, or any type of relationship. Honesty is the first thing. The next thing I can promise you, I will be teaching you exactly what industry is asking, what industry is demanding. Asking is a very small word for the industry. They are demanding. So whatever industry is demanding from you, I will be teaching that only. I won't teach you that thing that in industry it's not required. For example, you asked me to be a tester. So I will be teaching all the things that tester required, and mind my words, today's tester also should know about automation. If you know about automation, if you know about few lines of code, you can code it with yourself, you program it with yourself. Being a tester now, it's a demanding job. So you need to know all this in the industry. And of course, I will do everything to make and shape your future, to turn you into a industry, a market ready software engineer or a software developer. And of course, I have already promised you that I will be doing a podcast. I have a multiple connection across these software industry, and of course in the banking sector also. And I don't know you are aware of this or you believe or this. There is a huge demand of software engineers in banking sector. So be aware of that because they pay very good. Banks pay next level of salary, exponential growth you can see in banking sector, in stock market, for a software engineer. I am talking about being a software engineer or a software developer. So hope I think this point is clear. This is my promise to you all, and believe on me and just be focused. Just follow my teachings, my guidelines, and I think in no time you will be seeing yourself from being a learner in a software world to being a contributor in a software world, because industry hires contributors. For example, if you apply for a job and if you just clear round 1, round 2, and round 3, ultimately they will be asking you what you are bringing to the table, what you are bringing to this product, what skill set you have, what type of contribution you have done while the time of in your college days, or if you are an experience of 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 years of experience, they will ask you what skill set, what technology, what thinking capability, what problem solving skills you are bringing to the table, so we can offer you a better package. Because we need to stand out in the crowd. Yes, we need to stand out in the crowd, because if you think for one position only 100 people are applying, you need to wake up, my friend. You need to wake up. For one position in one company, there are thousands and thousands. Sometimes it's in lakh. The number is in lakhs. For one open position, there are 10,000, 20,000 people are applying. We need to stand out in the crowd, and only industry expert like me or industry expert out there will teach you how to do this. And of course, I am doing it for free, but I am not sure about that. Yes. Okay, up till now, any doubt, just comment that thing, and if it is clear, just comment clear. Everything is clear, just type clear. Okay. Is it the same students? It is for the people in industry. So first of all, you need to understand the difference between being a student and being an industry expert. So being a student, do you have any experience? Yes or no? Let's have this live in an interaction session. Of course, then only you will understand it much more clearly. Okay. So does a student have an experience? I will wait for your response. Meantime, if others also have the same doubt, no. Yes. So Yeah, of course. The student doesn't have any relevant experience, any type of experience. So learning from here, they will get a skill set. They will get, of course, the roadmap how to crack the interview, but ultimately they are freshers only. So I will be helping them to get placed as a fresher, to get placed on an internship or as fresher. But people who will join my journey, those who are industry expert, for example, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. So what they are getting a separate things. For example, you are an industry expert on Java. You are working as a Java backend developer from last 5 years. You want to move into data science, data analyst, AI/ML. You need to learn Python. Now, although you are industry expert, you know Java, but you know Python from scratch. No. So it's like I am a student or I am an industry expert. If I want to learn something new, I need to be or have a mindset of a student only. But what that industry expert has an upper hand, it has an upper hand. They know how the industry work culture is, how to contribute in the project. But again, if we jump from Java developer to a Python developer and he applies in another company, not in the same organization he is working in that another company, he will be not treated as a fresher, but in Python he will be as treated as a fresher only. In Python I'm talking about, not overall work experience, but in Python, because he has not worked or has a hands-on knowledge on Python. So how not to be considered as a fresher in another company, and how we can use our 5 years relevant experience in Java and can just switch from one role to another. For example, I work as a data analyst and I want to jump into a data scientist, and I have done learning through live code with an app. I will give you that tips and tricks how you can use your data analyst experience and jump into data science and everything. It's a huge and deep thing. We can't cover everything in this slide, but I hope that answers your questions. Okay, so if no doubt in any of the things up till now in this complete live, so let's, okay, thanks for your response, and let's make this live and interactive one. Okay, so at the end I just want to say thank you all for being here. Thank you for believing in this community. This is just a beginning. Make sure to subscribe, join our Discord server. If not, you have done right. Introduce yourself on the Discord and unlock each and every channel I have explained in this live. If you are joining this live now, just watch this live from start. I will be making this video available offline too, and let's start building amazing things together. And again, yeah, welcome to Code with NM, and I am on a mission to convert, to shape your future, to convert you in a real world software engineer. Code with precision, ship with vision. Subscribe now and join the mission, and I will be seeing you in the next video.